Yo, once again, you rocking with the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rice, the preacher's grandson. Y'all know who it is. It's Fat Cat. And I'm down with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T. Satellite, Bills was cracking.
Hey, what's happening with you there?
Nothing much. A little bit of a rough start, but that's all right. We back on point. But once again, if you're watching right now, that means your VIP access has been granted. Boom! Y'all know what's up. And also, we want to let you know that you rocking with the hottest podcast show in the world. That's right. That's the Fat Cat Show VIP network. Y'all know what's up. Where we come down with the hottest topics, you know, on a little bit of the clean side. Y'all know what's up. Ain't that right?
Oh no, I'm be real nasty and dirty.
Nah.
It's something else I want to talk about.
All right, what up?
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Ooh wee.
So do you try to get you a Valentine date now, or you wait till the last minute? When I say the last minute, I say the last couple of days until Valentine's Day.
You talking about as far as somebody that you care about, or just
having a Valentine's date?
Well, for one, you know, for me to celebrate it is just out of fun anyway, because no day is gonna dictate how I do for my wife. But
you married. Shut up.
I'm just and that's what I'm saying. No day is gonna dictate how I do my wife, but me and my wife participate in it just to do it, you know, just to do it. It just.
What about the people who ain't got a wife or a husband?
See, then whatever you want, you ask the Lord for, right? I guess so. Whatever whatever else you want, you ask the Lord for. So but I ain't gonna try to force nobody. If I was single, I wouldn't try to force nobody to be a Valentine to me. You know, that's where we mess up at. Valentine's Day might end up with a child or something with somebody you don't want. It's just true.
You choose to go wrong on Valentine's Day. Hey.
I'm just being serious. You know, we always feel like the world got to dictate what we do and how we carry ourselves. Every little holiday, we got to do this or do that. We let things, you know, motivate us to do certain things. Just be the person you are. If you want to celebrate it, then you celebrate it. But don't let that be the mainstay of what you do, you know?
Yeah, I can tell women don't come to you for advice.
Hey! They don't need to. I got my own woman. I got my own womans. You know what I'm saying? But it's true. Why wait? Here it is. You got your significant other or your girlfriend 24/7, and then you all of a sudden you decide, ooh, Valentine's Day, girl, let me straighten up and do this.
That's how I feel about it. But the women still want a gift. They want you to take them out.
Yeah.
If you don't take them out, we talking about your girlfriend. We ain't talking about your wife.
Yeah.
We talking about if you got a girlfriend, you don't take your girlfriend out on Valentine's Day. She's saying you ain't showing you care.
So you sound like V talking about some Bible watermelon and all that type of stuff. See, but the thing is that shouldn't. I'm just anybody out there. Do you think that a day should dictate how you do your significant other? Do you think that's, you know, or you supposed to already be doing this? This supposed to be.
But she ain't your wife yet. You want to marry her, and Valentine's Day is coming up. Is it okay not to get her nothing? But take her nowhere?
Why you can't do like Stevie and send her your love anyway? She your wife to be, if it is, or you dealing with somebody that just you see no prospect of her being your significant other. Then what?
I don't know.
You wasting your time.
Maybe.
Wasting your time. You know you've been in plenty of relationships where,
But we ain't talking about me right now.
but will I do this? Hey mom, I see you around here. The thing is this. I shouldn't have to, like, me and my wife, we got our little routine what we do now. Like when she home now, me and my wife, we'll go out to breakfast. We'll do things like that.
But that's not Valentine's Day.
I'm just saying we'll do. But the thing is, the Valentine's Day shouldn't dictate how I treat my.
It shouldn't. But you gotta take her somewhere for Valentine's Day.
Why do the day? I mean, I have no problem with it. But if you do it regularly, then Valentine's Day wouldn't even be no problem. She'd be like, oh, me and my hubby or whoever he is to me do this anyway.
So are you taking her out on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I think we might go out to eat.
See?
Do something.
Look at you.
You know, but it's nothing. That is nothing. I could you know, I could do this for my wife, and she'll be. I could go out by her like last Valentine's Day, and it fell close to church. I went out and I bought my wife two nice outfits. A nice little dress and.
Well, you get a Farmer Mills or what?
Dress or something like that. See, those your little shopping places. But I went out and bought her something real nice. I spent some nice money, so I don't know what you talking about. But
Farmer Mills,
Kmart for you.
It ain't no Kmart.
Hey, but you found one, abandoned building. Broke in there like, ooh, my baby will look nice in these. Keep on playing with me. But Valentine's Day, that man-made holiday, that shouldn't be.
Hey, that's how I feel about it. But if you do it that way, the way that I feel about it, if you do that for a woman, you know, she probably gonna be acting funny with you for a while.
Hey, you know, but like I said, because my wife we always treat each other. I take care of her on Valentine's Day. She take care of me on Sweetest Day. We always kind of like do.
What she get you last Sweetest Day?
Some colognes, some nice colognes.
What kind of cologne?
Matter of fact, I don't feel like reaching for this bottle right now.
You can just say what it is.
Huh?
What's the name? Brute? Old Spice?
You know what? I know you so used to women treating you so cheaply. see, you want to wish that on everybody else because you've been done so dirty. I know. Don't project your love. What's happened to you on me?
Men don't get nothing on Valentine's Day.
Don't.
We get stuff on Sweetest Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But don't project what happened to you on me. You know, that ain't me.
Ain't nothing wrong with Old Spice.
Well, I know, because you got a whole drawer full of it. So, but that ain't me. But anyway, man, I ain't talking to you on that. But Valentine's Day. But anyway, man, I want to get into this first thing that I was saying. And I know it's getting a bit of old news, but I saw this, and it's pertaining to Jamie Foxx, man, and you know, of course, we know he had that little thing last year with his health and things. And I seen recently in December that he was on some award show and he talked about that incident. And basically he was saying that that he couldn't talk, he couldn't see, things was going on, and he said he thought he was about to check out of here. And he said, interestingly, the scary thing was that when he felt like he was leaving, he didn't see no light, no nothing. So that would have kind of like worried me. But the real thing that got me thinking about that is when Cat Williams began to go off on, you know, the comedians and stuff like that. and he did a stand up, and he was talking about this Jamie Foxx situation, and he went into details. He said mysterious illness. He said, "What is this mysterious illness? I thought we knew all the illnesses," which made me think like, what if it was something pertaining with drugs? You know what I'm saying? It's funny that amongst us, when something traumatic happens within the black community, I'm gonna say this: when something traumatic happens within the black community, the black family, or anything, we always try to be so secretive of that matter. We try to be so secretive that we supposed to learn off the good. We supposed to learn off the bad. You know what I'm saying? When things happen, to teach the next generation or the next person that may not know better. We supposed to, our bad experiences and good experiences are supposed to be life's lessons or testimonies for the next person. And so for me, all this secretive stuff and things like that, you know, maybe it was something like, you know, we always trying to keep an image or a certain type of view, people viewing us.
So what you trying to say? You think he had a drug problem or something?
I think that's what it was. Seriously, because
he had some bad crack, huh? Made him go crazy.
It just made me think to that degree, because I know personally some things that people think I don't know.
Tell me what you know.
No, it's not my business to spread. But I'm just saying.
Who told you?
I'm just saying. I'm saying not with the Jamie Foxx situation. I'm just saying with Dylan pertaining in family.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the Jamie Foxx.
No. I'm talking about.
You don't even know nobody.
Pertaining to. Ooh, I was about to say something. So
I know what you was about to say. Huh?
So
you don't know who the F I know.
Nope. I was about to say something droll, but I'm gonna give you a pass on that. But you know what I'm saying. This is why when things happen, like traumatic situations, and families try to keep that Uncle June touching such and such, and you know, and all that. Don't say no smartness stuff either, because I'm gonna give it to you. The pastor did this and this and that. Within our circle, things are kept so secretly. You know what I'm saying? And you go ahead. I'm gonna come on.
Hey man, I'm just trying to have a show, man.
All right. But this is why some of the things is happening, because we're not truthful with one another.
So
go ahead.
I think he's
No, don't say think you
No. I think he tried to let us know what he wanted us to know. He don't want to get all personal, but he's a celebrity. But he don't want to tell nobody none of his business.
Yeah. You know,
But you put the man on crack.
You put everybody on crack.
Because they are on crack.
See, but tell me the truth. Do you think it is what it is? Like, they were saying this man was near death. Like, he was about to check up out of here. People was all like, oh, prayers up for Jamie and all this, and you know, doing all this. Then all of a sudden, he just pop up and everything. Oh yeah, I'm all right, y'all. Everything good. And he cracked a joke on it.
Yeah, he had some bad dope.
But
he got a bad batch.
And not to make light of it, you know, not trying to make light of it, but it's just when you're in the public eye, the spotlight, when you can say, when certain people kind of, which I don't look up to no celebrities, but you have some people that look up to certain celebrities. They make them icons and role models and things like that. They hold a special, like, they have a responsibility kind of to, you know, because they kind of form minds. Some people have, let's say, the Tyler Perry's of the world. Like, just say you have a kid that's dreaming to do what Tyler Perry does, right? And Tyler Perry told the story about how he slept in his car. You know what I'm saying? He slept in his car for fame. Man, he's so stupid. He slept in his car for fame before he got rich and things like that. He had to sleep in his car. He was traveling this place and that place.
But you know what though? You hear everybody say they want the fame and the fortune, but nobody want to sacrifice that being broke for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
To have a lifetime of money. I was just telling somebody the same thing, like, just be broke for a little bit of time. Sometimes it takes for you to be broke for a minute. You can keep it safe and keep making that little bit of money that you're making right now.
You know,
you trying to keep it safe and play it safe with some bull crap money.
You know, I say this. I don't know if you remember the basketball player Vin Baker. He became when he got to the league. He was a bad boy when he was in the league. He got to the league. He became an alcoholic, and he ended up losing mostly everything. And he became a preacher. He got saved, became a preacher, and he started making like his comeback. But this man ended up being a manager at Burger King, right? This dude was a manager at Burger King, but he didn't hide that fact. Like most of us will have too much pride to say, look, I fell from grace, you know, but this is how I brought myself back. But Vin Baker ended up getting back and becoming a coach and all of that stuff, and he got his life back on track. See, these are more of the stories that we need to hear instead of always the negative narratives that are painted within, you know, our community and stuff like that. But anyway, man, that was just a thought right quick. But I want to get to our main topic, for today, man. And I know you I know you about ready to really rip into this thing. But our topic for today is, should time determine the action you take in a relationship? Should time determine the actions you take within a relationship? You know how some people may say, hey, you've been with her long enough. Y'all should be married now. You know, y'all should be at this point now.
Do you think if you wait too long, it could be over? Like that time to pass with you.
But
you.
But who sets time limits? What is, you know, what is an accurate time? You know, because there might be some more stuff that I need to know that I'm trying to figure out with you. You might have threw a red flag at me. I might have been on course to try to you know, figure you out.
But after you figured out that she threw me a red flag, is the relationship, if the relationship for that, let her go, right?
You have kind of paused for a minute, the audio.
I say, let her go if the relationship is over after the red flag. I think the problem is we not willing to let the person go because we don't want to be by ourselves.
Right. Yeah. That and that's the thing, because when you have, I don't know when you have your grips on somebody or your sights on a certain person, and I think we get tunnel vision when it comes sometimes to relationships. Because when a man settles on somebody, when we really really like a person, or a woman, we set our focus on it. Like this has to be the person, so we might ignore a couple of red flags.
Let me ask you this:
Okay.
if you feel like you really like her and you love her, that means you're gonna ask her to be your wife.
Right.
If you don't like her that much, should you leave her alone until you find somebody that you like that much that you want to marry him?
Mm. Mm. That's a good one. That's a good one. I never quite thought of it at that level, but that is a good one. Like, I think to a degree, yeah. You should. You shouldn't. I mean, especially if you up there in age, and you know.
I'm saying even if you ain't up there in age, I say you holding somebody. They either holding you up or you holding somebody up from finding their husband, or she might be holding you up from you finding your wife, right?
But isn't there kind of a waiting game in love? Isn't there kind of a waiting game?
I don't know that. All bets are off when you fall in love because we do the dumbest stuff in the world that makes no sense. And you got to be willing to take that chance. I can't even ask you this.
Okay.
I can't ask you this.
Look. Well, let me say this. If this is being a little bit naive and just, but on all seriousness, if we truly righteously supposed to wait for sex for the marriage, right? Why can't we wait patiently to see if this person is right? But because you got
so when that movie come out,
you got
wait till you marry. I don't know if I'm gonna see that though. Valentine's Day.
We got chameleons, women that are chameleons that do things in relationships. We got
look. I'm gonna say this, and you tell me if I'm wrong with this. Women, I mean, we'll say you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend if you're not married. Either you got a wife or you don't, right? But don't do certain things for somebody if you're not married. Like we ain't married. So if I ain't married to you, I shouldn't take you on certain dates, right? We shouldn't go on those trips, right?
Right.
Don't ask me for a couple of dollars. You ain't my investment. You ain't my wife. We ain't even engaged, right? So what should it be? Okay. If you was to tell the truth, look, I had no plans on marrying you at all. Is she gonna ever sleep with you after that? Huh? I'm a man. That's what men try to do, sleep with you, right?
Hey.
I'm talking about when you was out here.
Oh yeah. Being
you didn't never say, oh, she looks like a nice girl. I'm gonna wait till we're married. It's like, wait, hit them cakes as soon as possible, right? So if you was to tell the truth, we're gonna stick around. And we was talking about the Valentine's date or whatever. A girl you ain't slept with yet, you want to sleep with her, right? Don't take her out on Valentine's Day. You guarantee not to get none. Right? I know. Is that me just talking or what?
Let me say this. Should we be viewing relationships and sex this.
But they go hand in hand.
Wait. Just
Go
let me
ahead.
finish it. Should we be reviewing relationships and sex the same way we viewed it as when we were young men? Should we be reviewing? Should that be the main focus?
It should be, but you know, just like I know, if a woman don't plan on giving you no sex, you ain't gonna take her out. I'm just being for real. Who gonna take somebody out if she don't plan on ever sleeping with you? Because you might take her out, drop her off, and the next man pick her up and just have sex with her.
What's up, Wallace? You know what though? But the thing is with me. Okay, let's put it in perspective of me.
Okay.
Relationships would be so different for me. Just say, God forbid, you know, something happened with me and my wife, and I have to get out here and date again. I can't go about the dating process the same way as I thought as a young. I'm a pastor. I can't go about this.
And you look funny. Ain't nobody gonna want you.
I can't believe it. Crackhead Bobby Brown sitting there talking. But look, Dr. Savio here talking and stuff. But look, look, I can't view it the same way as I did before. I can't view that I can't go about it the same way that I did. You know, but see, you the one starting stuff, man. We try to have a conversation, man. But you can't view it the same way. We don't supposed to be, you know, all gung ho.
But all I'm saying is, people like you talk about like the women saying I ain't going to the Cheesecake Factory, or the women that don't want to go to Applebee's and all this other stuff. Come on, let's be for real, man. Come on. If you ain't gonna sleep with them ever, why would he spend a couple $100 for dinner on you?
Right.
And that's being for real.
And you know what? The way most of these women act is the man fault anyway. It's our fault anyway. The way we done did these chicks. It's our fault. We make them feel like that. Most men that, especially the ones that are hound a woman, sweater, all that, we the ones that did this.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When you was a single guy, what was the most money you spent on a dinner date?
Shoot, that was on my wife.
Nah, I didn't say your wife.
I didn't whine chicks like that. I didn't whine.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't say we spoiled them and made them like that. You wasn't one of them cats.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just to be, but I'm when I say we, I've just said man. Period.
No, but when you say me, I mean we. You trying to put all men in a particular group, and we not.
Yeah, we not, and because I wasn't one that really sweated females or did that. I didn't do that. I didn't. If I came up to a female and I said, hey, you know, what's up, you know, blah blah blah,
Okay, let me ask you this: you ever spent more than $100?
Yeah.
$200?
Yeah.
$300?
Yeah.
$400?
Not 400. Not on no dinner.
So we'll say $300.
Yeah.
You did $300 before.
Yeah.
Did you expect anything after spending $300? Huh?
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? But the women now, they want you to spend $300 and you ain't gonna get nothing.
And you know what though? And to tell you the truth, $300 is nothing. It's nothing to spend. Just I spent that in the bar drinking. That was nothing.
But we talking about on another woman though. We ain't talking about no drinking.
I know. I'm just saying. You spent that drinking. That's nothing.
How many times would you say you spend $300?
No telling. No telling.
You know you ain't had no money like that.
No telling. Dr. Sabi, you got one more time to keep.
Hey, I'm done with you, man. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm just saying.
I'm done.
Hey, but for real, I kind of made this little chart up, right? And this is a time, the time length, and things that you would do during this time length of time with a chick. All right. So, but this is a girlfriend of yours, right? But y'all been together 1 to 3 months. This is the fill out period still. Fill out period. 1 to 3 months. What's in reason? I said dinner, movie, concert. Might get her a bracelet, some nice jewelry or something. She can get some dollars from me. But I'm not buying no car. I ain't paying no rent, no bill, no expensive jewelry.
Oh, you just like Julius from Everybody Hate Chris, huh?
no expensive jewelry. Now what?
Stay married, my friend.
What is that?
You don't need to be out here.
What is 1 to 3 months for you? I'm talking about the time is now.
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine being with somebody for 3 months.
The time is now. What would that look? 1 to 3 months. She can get a dinner. She can get a movie. She can get a concert. Can she get a bracelet or something off you? Bracelet? Would you give her some money? Would you buy a car?
I've done all that.
I'm just saying, right now.
Right now? It depends on how old she is.
Would you pay her rent?
How old is she? Give me a scenario, man.
Well, you must like her because you.
I said, give me a scenario, man.
I am. You must like her. This is a girl you've been dating for 1 to 3 months.
How old is she?
It don't matter. You dating her.
Do she have any kids?
Use your imagination.
You can't, because my imaginations tell me she's spending money on me.
Okay, skip it. Don't use each other. Girlfriend. Okay, your girlfriend for 4 to 8 months. Okay, can she borrow your car?
Of course.
Okay. Would you get her hair done?
Of course.
Buy her some clothes?
Of course.
Meet some of her family.
I'm saying, am I having sex with her?
Meet some of their family. Just answer my question.
It depends on if I'm having sex with her.
Help pay a bill.
Am I having sex with her? Hey, answer the question, man.
I don't know what you're doing with her. This is
because some women, we talking about the age I am right now, right?
Yeah.
So let's say a woman that's in her 40s, right?
Mm-hmm.
She say she got 2 kids. She said, I want to wait till I get married. Am I going to wait for a woman in her 40s that got kids till she get married? Are you crazy? She ain't getting nothing.
At 4 to 8 months, can she get the key to your house?
Hell no.
Okay, let's say girlfriend for 9 months to a year.
I wouldn't date nobody that long. We would be married.
Okay, so you pretty much as get married early in the situation.
It ain't about getting married early, but I don't got time to be wasting with people like that. A year. Well,
We talking about the time is now.
that's the top is now. I'm gonna be with somebody for a year, and I ain't married to her or nothing. Is you crazy? She gotta go.
So you meet the person. Well, why you didn't do that to?
We talking about the Thomas now, right?
Yeah.
We ain't got to talk about the past.
We got a girl. I'm talking about.
Hey man, don't talk about our personal business on here.
I'm talking about you dated.
I say, why are we talking about our personal
I'm
business?
talking about you dated.
It wasn't for no year.
You dated recently. And
I said it wasn't for no year. What else you want me to say?
You could have got married.
It wasn't for a year. I couldn't have got married. So I knew I didn't want to marry her.
You could have got married.
That's why we not married now, right?
But it was for a year.
It wasn't for a year. You crazy or something?
You've been seeing her for a year.
Been seeing her for no year.
6 months. About 6 or 7 to 8 months.
With no 8 months. You can do that look all you want to.
What you
talking? We ain't talking about me.
He told us. But look, okay. So, but during, let's just say hypothetically, during the 9 months to a year, could this person get the full treatment? The
only way I will give her the full treatment if I see a future with this woman. And if I see a future with her, she'll be engaged, right?
Yeah.
If she ain't engaged, we ain't married, what am I gonna be spending money on her for?
So you believe like if you meet a girl, you could pretty much say love at first sight, right?
Nah, I'm talking about, it don't have to be at first sight, but you do have to see a future with somebody. Like, think about it. Look, stop for 1 second. When you met your wife, you saw a future with her. That's why you opened up to her, right? If you didn't see a future with her, the whole story would have been different, right?
But it took some time.
But you still seen that future.
It took some time. I had to. But listen, I agree with you. But I had to, at the same time, I had to see, to make sure what I was seeing was actually what I was seeing.
How long did it take you to see a future with your wife when you first met her?
Okay. Let me break it down. Sections. First off, what took place, I knew that I liked her. That I wanted.
But that's not even what I asked.
Listen. I knew that I knew that I liked her. I knew that I wanted to be around her. I knew that. I wasn't crazy where like, ooh, I like you. We got to get married. But I knew that I liked her. But then as time progressed, I say within like a year, I knew.
So it took a whole year for you to realize that you was gonna marry her.
Cause I don't want to.
That's not what I said, though.
You know what?
You keep answering questions.
Listen, I don't
about stuff nobody even talking about.
You can't wear your heart on your sleeve. That's what get people in trouble. When you wear your heart on your sleeve. I knew after a while I knew I liked her, and after a while I knew that I loved her.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because you know how to answer every question that you want to answer. When you first got your wife pregnant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a future with her before you got her pregnant?
Yeah.
And how long was that?
Yeah.
And how long was that in the relationship?
But let me tell you, we had already discussed marriage during the first year. We had already discussed it.
I done had a whole bunch of discussions. I'm talking about how did you feel?
Well, I knew. I said at that point I was like, well, this is it, and I hope that this is the right situation.
And how long did that take?
It didn't take long. We didn't.
You still ain't answered the question. How long did that take?
Man, you want me to give? You want a 50?
Give me an answer.
You want a mind that barely?
Say a couple of months, a couple of years. Say something.
We got married 2 years. 2 years.
That ain't even what I asked you. I said, how long did it take for you? Because you could have realized that before you got married.
I did.
What I'm asking you is, when you looked at your wife and you said, wife, this is somebody I can see myself with into eternity. How long did that take?
That took. I knew it within 6 months, but I really felt it. I really felt it within that year. I just wanted to make sure that, because you.
So, if you would have got married within the 6 months when you got that feeling, do you think it wouldn't have worked out?
I don't know, because we had a bit of a.
It would have still worked out, because you got that feeling don't lie. You got that feeling. 6 months in a year, that's 6 more months. And you still had that feeling. And you got married. And y'all still together. How many years has it been? Huh?
17.
See? 17 years after catching that feeling. That's all I'm trying to say. You catch that feeling, you feel that way with somebody, lock it up. And people don't do that. You think you don't get another chance to feel that way with somebody else, and you're not. Because it don't happen. You was out there. So you... hold on. You cut me off. You cut me off. You was out there.
Your face off the camera. Okay.
You know you don't get that same feeling for everybody. So when you finally did get that feeling, you said to yourself, I ain't letting her go nowhere. Right? That's all I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And that's what's wrong with people. Stop thinking that you're going to get that feeling for somebody else, because it might only come 1 or 2 times in a lifetime, in a life. All right. What else we talking about?
See, and maybe that's the same, like any woman that's watching the show right now. Do you think that there should be time limits to certain actions within the relationship? Do you think that hey, there should be a time limit where I give him the key to my apartment, to my house or apartment or whatever?
But that's your wife. If you're gonna give somebody a key to come in and out the house, that's supposed to be your wife. You can't get the keys to nothing. We ain't married. Look.
You ain't never gave the key to a girlfriend.
Hell no.
Stop it.
No, I haven't.
Stop it.
I haven't.
Stop it.
How many more minutes we at?
we got five more minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I get on you. Now you ready to shut it down? See what I'm saying? That ain't right. But I'm saying anybody on here, what should there be time limits to certain actions? Or if you love the person, should you just go ahead and just do for them anyway? What the song say? What you won't do for love? Is there a time limit? I believe there's a time there's a time, there's a place for everything.
I don't think it's a time. I think it's a feeling.
How many times feelings went wrong?
How many times feeling went right? When you got that feeling, you had a feeling before you asked your wife to marry you, right?
Oh yeah.
You know when you start crying and stuff, because I know light-skinned dudes are always crying. I know you start crying and stuff.
I think Tyrese cried too. But look,
he was on medication though.
He wasn't on the doggone medication, but crack. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, I'm saying like this. You know, feelings can be wrong sometimes. Feelings can go wrong. I'm one of the lucky ones. But feelings can go wrong.
But you know, this is why I asked you. The feeling that you had with your wife, you didn't have that feeling for nobody else.
True.
That's all I'm saying. When you get
enough to go to the next level,
right?
That's what.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, enough.
When you get that feeling for somebody, act on it.
Yeah.
But I think the problem that we have, you think you're gonna get that same feeling again. The older that we are, like when you get to around my age, you know you ain't gonna get that feeling
right
for nobody again,
right?
And it's hard.
Right. So it's definitely. You know what was so bold? I never put the number out. We got 3 minutes if you want to comment on any of this right here. That number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press that 1 if you want to be heard. If you want to do a quick comment or anything, or you can just write your comments right in the box, and we'll get to them as soon as we can. But yeah, definitely. I think for me, certain things, it takes time. Time is because we're supposed to be patient in everything that we do, and patience is time. Now, if I would have acted on, let's say, if I would have acted on things kind of too early in my relationship, I think me and my wife probably wouldn't have made it, because we had a rough patch in the beginning. We had a little rough patch in the beginning. We weathered it, but you know, it's just that certain things, you know, certain people, all the times, people don't feel the same way at the same time all the time. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may love somebody a little bit more than the other person love them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. I'm not saying that was the case with me and my wife, but I'm just saying that sometimes it is like that. What was that Slick Rick line? You love them too much and they don't love you anymore. All that type of stuff. It's true.
90 seconds.
You gotta take your time with certain things. We coming down to our last minute. You sit up there. You got something heavy on your mind.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah. So, but you know, you've been through the rigmaroles of relationships. You know how it go. You know how there was relationships that you hurried up and made a rash decision in, and you jumped in, and you was like, "Dog,
60 seconds.
What the hell was I thinking?" And you got yourself into something that you knew that you shouldn't have went down, the avenue that you shouldn't have went down. But anyway, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show tonight. And I know it's been a while since y'all saw us, but we promised that we would get back in tune with it, and we want people to have more participation within the show, to send topics that you want us to talk about on the show, and let's make this thing a good, talking point, and we can do a lot more things on this podcast.
10 seconds.
But anyway, we up out of here. Peace from Detroit to Highland Park. We up out of here, y'all. Deuces.